want to kill you, woman.
You couldn't kill me if you tried for 100 years.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Darth Shigong here, and welcome to another episode of Gaming on the Dark Side. Today we're going to be looking at the Finish Plus event for Helga, Slayer's Storm. So let's find out. To grind or not to grind? Now, as I said a second ago, this is a Finish Plus event. That means 30,000 souls. And from doing 2 of these now, grinding out 30,000 souls is no joke. So, we've got Helga here, and she looks spicy. And according to some Vikings, she is the
most famous shield maiden in all the world.
Can't argue with that. But is she worth 30,000 souls? Well, luckily for us, it's only 19,000 souls to get her. Let's check out the rest of the event. The event starts today, October 15th. It should already be live for everybody, and it's going to go all the way until the 19th, which is, I want to say, is Monday morning. So that is going to give us about 90 hours, roughly, of game time here. Now, obviously, some of us got to sleep, some more than others, but that's more than enough time. You'll see later on, guys. If you do want to grind this event out all the way, we have plenty of time to do it in. So back to the featured titan here, Helga. Like I said, man, she is looking good. But anyways, let's go over her skills real fast. You can see here, she's going to be basically boosting Storm Maidens and Imperials. Interesting mix. I mean, they have a little bit of a meat shield there, but as most of us know, Imperials definitely aren't the tankiest of tanks to help protect things. But hey, if you're into that kind of play, she's not too bad. And she'll be fun for, like, PP. And once you're able to get her, if you want to keep grinding the event out with her, you should be able to crush some lands pretty quick and maintain your pace to grind this event out. Being a Finish Plus event, they're tossing in 3 Titans here. At 9,000 souls, you're going to get yourself a Valorn. 14,000 souls, you'll get a Raw. And of course, the 19,000 souls for Helga. Well, like I said, Valorn is still useful for land defense, definitely, and all that. Raw, I'm never been a big fan of him, but then again, I really don't like Grenadiers that much, so there's that. And then Helga, like I said, she's fun as a Guardian. She can actually do some attacking and all that, and she's the featured Titan. All right, next, let's take a quick look at the relics you can earn in this event. You got your Staff of Storms, your Storm Potion over there, and the one that a lot of people are talking about is this Kimbala of the Storm. It was in a one-off event that they had. One of the ones that take place like between Monday and like Wednesdays, single event and all. And a lot of people probably didn't go for it, but this is really pretty helpful, especially for some of the Lightning Titans we've had that have come out lately. Zabava. And it'll be good on that one there. And yeah, here are the other 5 4-star relics you can get in there. Some Fallen Shoulders, Earth Rune, Iron Charms, Iron Rune, and Viking Helm. I got these here from the DOT database, so you guys can always check that out. Remember, www.dotdatabase.net is where you want to go to get that information. Yuki has an awesome site. Great resource. So thank you, Yuki. And yeah, so those are there. You can check them out yourself. And let's move on. And here is the main award for the Finish Plus. At 30,000 souls, you're going to get yourself a 5-star Dragon Slayer. Now, if you don't have this relic, then yeah, going forward, it's going to be worth it. I mean, this thing is awesome on the Guardian Titans here. Definitely to boost those troops and get that troop health up. This is going to go great on all of them. So this is a relic. If you haven't gotten it, then yeah, go for it. Me, I have 2, I think, or maybe 3 already. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to go all the way through on this one. But I said that last time with Bast because I have like 3 of those Night Whispers, and I still finished it anyways. So most likely I'll probably finish this one too. Real quickly though, for you guys, as you can see though, that 45% Titan resist all elemental damage. Make sure you understand it says elemental damage. It's not going to cover range or melee damage and all that. So I know sometimes people get confused when they see like with the Storm Rune, it says all damage. All damage doesn't necessarily mean all damage. Unless they specify range and melee, you're not getting those resists. And that's going to be the case with this one as well. Alright guys, so looking at the individual milestone rewards here, you can see we have all the way up to 30,000 souls. We don't see our first 4-star relic until we get to 6,500 souls, and then it goes on from there. Now, the event technically ends at 25,000 souls with the Staff of Storms, and then the Finish Plus stuff is all the way to 30,000, which, when they say Finish Plus nowadays, I mean, it's almost a play on words, right? Because, I mean, people are going to finish it, period. It's not because Finish Plus is still part of the event. Now, for my free-to-play players or maybe grinders that aren't going to finish this whole event, here's where you're going to want to at least get to, the 2,000 souls to get that last event token there. Well, not last one, but you get an extra event token. So you're going to end up getting 1, 2, 3 event tokens that you can kind of bank away for next week's event when we have the Void Guardian coming out. You'll get some gems and all that. So that's like the bare minimum. If you're going to do the event, at least get to 2,000. I calculated it out. I want to say it's between 143 to 200 battles, depending on the Titan you're using. So if you don't have even a 3-star Guardian Titan, you're like a totally brand new player, and you only have something that's going to get you 10 souls per battle, do your 200 battles. You can do that with portal refreshes and all that stuff on its own over the course of the 90 hours, and you should be able to get the 2,000 points here to bank those relics. All right, guys, so that's a bare minimum you want to get. All right, guys, so with the Alliance rewards here, you can see at rank 1, you're going to get a level 50 Helga, which I'm not too sure who's going to push for that. But if you are, hey, more power to you. I just don't see the use of having 2 Helgas other than for prestige food and all. Where I would really be looking, though, guys, if you are a grinder, is, of course, this point right here. The 100 to 250 range, you're going to get 4,000 gems, which adds an extra $10 in value to this event. And since this video is aimed towards my event grinders, well, hey, adding more value to an event is always a good thing to justify the time spent, the money spent, the gems spent, all that stuff. So there you go. All right, now to look at the actual value of this event and what we're going to get out of it. Now, you get 4,850 gems. You're going to get 300 portal stones and 8 event relics. Now, you can see I calculated all this stuff out for you guys. One thing I can say, though, there's less portal stones in this than the last 30 or Finish Plus event. So this event is actually worth $3 less than the last one. However, we, of course, always look at our intangibles here. That's why we got the 8 4-star relics, we got 3 4-star titans, and 700 divine gems. So this is the most divine gems I've seen in an event yet. So maybe that's where those extra portal stones went to. However, it falls into my intangible range, so therefore I can't give an actual cash value to you. Intangibles are always going to have kind of a nebulous value because it's always based on the individual player. If you don't need the relics, you don't need these titans, and you really can care less about divine gems, especially with these new divine titans where kind of bleh, right? And all that, well, then it's probably gonna be worth way less to you than someone else and all. So definitely put that into calculation. But the actual dollar value of this event is about $56.51. Now, before we can calculate the costs of this event, we gotta make sure we look at our boost titans here. So you get a 1.1 boost if you have a 3-star guardian, a 1.2 boost if you got a 4-star guardian, and a 1.4 boost if you got Solzar, Achilles, Freya, and Helga. And the boost relic for this event is the Storm Candle. All right, guys, so now we're here to the meat of the video with our cost breakdown. I used everything from a 1.0 boost for my brand new players that don't even have a 3-star Guardian Titan, all the way down to the 1.4 that has, for people that have the top boosting Titans. Now, real quickly here, guys, when you're looking at the number of battles and the gems and even the time that it takes to finish this event, I do take into consideration portal refreshes and all the stuff you're going to get from the event. So the portal stones, the gems, and the event relics, right? So when you're able to get those boost relics from the event, now there's 8 of them in here, and I always go based off of my luck because my luck is horrible when it comes to those rolls, and I typically get nothing but 1-star boost relics. So I just did 8 1-star boost relics, and that's how I get these numbers. So if you guys are able to roll something higher, then these numbers are going to be obviously lower for you. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the numbers here. Now, when it comes to the amount of battles it's going to take you to do this, you're going to be, with the 1.4 boost, around 1,951 battles. If you only have the 1.0, it goes all the way up to 2,800 battles. Now we're looking at time. You're looking at anywhere from about 24 hours of grinding all the way up to 35 hours of grinding. That grind time is important. I realize for a lot of you guys who are doing free to play or just buying portal stones and grinding this out, time is money. So time is definitely a factor you guys want to kind of count in there. It's not just the money you're spending, it's the time you're spending as well on an event. Now we move on to any actual money we might have to spend on this event. We got to look at the gems and purchasing them. Now, if you're like me, I like to get way more bang for my buck, so I definitely always take a look at those gem packs. The gem packs are going to help you save money, and you'll get more bang for your buck. So checking out the gem packs really quickly, just dropped right in here. You can see this is what they look like, and obviously the more you buy in bulk, the more you're going to save. All right, so let's get this thing out of the way. So, get out of here. All right, so back to the thing here. So we're looking at the value of the event. Remember, we said it was about $56.51. So checking that out, we go the cost versus the value, and you'll notice that for the first two boosts, you're spending money. You're not getting much out of it unless those intangibles are worth it to you. Now for the 1.2 boost, it's about $3.47. So I say, hey, skip that cup of coffee. However, if you're grinding for 29 hours, you might need an extra cup of coffee. So who knows, right? That might be a wash there. Now, if you have the 1.4 boost Titan, then yes, we are actually in the quote-unquote money. We're making a profit. We're getting more value than what we're spending if you had to buy gems. So in that case, I say, yeah, the event's definitely worth it. They've been staying pretty consistent with all of their events where the main boost Titan, if you do it and you grind it out, you're getting more value, which I think is pretty cool. And once again, is just further proof that being a collector and having one of each Titan, because you never know which one's going to be the boost, is definitely the way to go. All right, guys, so is this grind worth it? And some final thoughts. It's a big depends, man. They're basically bringing out 3 older Titans that a lot of older players or players who've been around already have, right? Dragon Slayer is pretty good. It's a great relic, actually, and all, but some of us already have that too. So if you're in that camp and you already have all the Titans and all the relics, this might be one where you just kind of grind out some event tokens and save your gems for next week. That's going to be a huge one, guys. However, if you do not have a Dragon Slayer, you do not have these three Titans, right? Then, hey, it doesn't really hurt to go for it. I mean, these are all great relics. The value is there. It just takes time. So at the end of the day, guys, these 30K events, these Finish Plus ones, a lot of it really comes down to, man, are the intangibles worth all the time and effort? Because overall, that's what's going to come down to. The values, and all, but it's those intangibles. So that's my opinion on it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, guys, and that's the video for today. Thanks a lot for joining me for another episode of Gaming on the Dark Side, our return on investment videos. I like doing this for all the events, especially for my fellow grinders, knowing how long it's going to take and what it's going to cost us, whether it's money or time or both. And all, it's really good to know going into it so we can see, is it really worth it? And yeah. Anyways, guys, if you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe. Definitely share it with some of your friends and your alliances. I would appreciate it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, this is Darth Shigong, Gaming on the Dark Side. I'm out of here, and I'll see you in game.